Hello everyone, Mikey there, Panzernator here. We're here with Minecraft, and if you look at how close I am. If you didn't see last episode, we had some problems in the end. We had the Ender Dragon come back, and we had to fight him. And looks like the concrete duper's now working back to where it should be. So last episode, the Ender Dragon was here, and we fought him. And he won a couple times, won the first couple rounds, but now it's all good. I don't really need this concrete powder. But what we did is we built this area, made it a little bit nicer, rebuilt the collection area for the concrete duper, made a let's not fall off path, and very importantly is we built this is precarious, but we built a little platform down at the bottom. We used a lava bucket, then a water bucket to make a cobblestone thing. Came down the water, built a little platform, put up scaffolding, and that is at the lowest possible level of the end you can see down there. And we'll use that to build our Ender. Also dug a little staircase and cleared out a little bunker. But that is not what this episode is about. That's just telling you some of the things I've done since the end of last episode, and the stream on Saturday the 11th. I've been streaming most Saturdays, it seems like, but I kind of stream whenever I want to and whatnot. And we have all the colors except for black and white, which we've already made and are pretty easy to get to. So that is that, and the plan for this episode is to work on the Liberty ship. Now, we're not going to go up the water column. We are doing it big now. We connected this to the Nether. So yeah, we have a tunnel from here to the other area, but it is not really quite done. It is a work in progress. Eventually, all the tunnels will look like this. Now, one things that I have noticed is obviously soil. Mobs can spawn on it. I'm coming a little bit more to show you the little junction area. We'll have the reason we'll have the netherrack here is so that when you're doing your Usain Bolt, the Flash, whatever you want to talk about for the little soil, the soul speed, you get to the junctions, you slow down, you stop, you figure out where the hell you want to go. So that's that, and eventually all the tunnels will look like that, but just wanted to show you a little bit of what we've done. Also, if you, some of you are on Discord, you may have seen me post in the old Minecraft area that someone got on the server wasn't supposed to and put a bunch of blocks everywhere. They didn't get to my base, but in the spawn area, and okay. No thanks. In the spawn area, and why is there no tree here? There should be a tree here. Maybe I forgot to do that. Anyways, in the spawn area and the tunnel, they just emptied a bunch of our chests and placed blocks everywhere. We cleaned that up, and let's get back in here. And yeah, so we got the gray concrete, as you saw in the concrete duper, and we made it look a lot better. Now, we have a lot of redstone to do. It's not hard redstone, but it's a lot of it, and a lot of hopper stuff. I did this little area right here to kind of show you what I'm going to do in the rest of the area. As of the time of this recording, the replay mod is not updated, and I am not the best. I'm still working on making these videos awesome, so they're a work in progress. So what we did was we we connected all of, first things first, we connected all of these. So these hoppers, so it goes from one to the other. We have space right there for a little sideline input type of deal, and then once the items come through here, it looks like I'm stuck. Still amazed. Oh no, don't get stuck. Still amazed down here, trying to get around all these redstone-y bits and whatnot. And yeah, so we have, it comes out, it goes through another dropper elevator, and then goes through these hoppers. Now I want this to be a loop. I don't. It's going to be like an open loop, so there'll be an input in the main area with maybe a Shulker Unloader, and then it'll go around through the silos on that side, those two silos on this side, these silos, then go down below. I haven't decided yet, either just kind of a overflow chest, or we could actually build more of these silos, as we're calling them, down there. So the silos, what do they look like? Well, they're kind of a work in progress. You start off with the hopper thing, and then you build a little item sorter. Then what you do is you do a little chain of hoppers and chests, and then you have blocks with a comparator coming out of each hopper, and then that goes into the facade. And so once so as it fills up, the lights come on. So if there are items in this hopper, let's actually show you kind of what happens. So as it's filling up, as you can see, the hoppers are filled and they're showing lights. So picture like it's filled with cobblestone or whatnot, and it's like all the way up to this hopper, then the lights will be permanently on. So that's the goal there. And we're building mainly under the cargo doors, but also a few extras. So you may notice, and you may be asking, why these are not spaced out. Why do I keep falling off the scaffolding? That's an excellent question. Or you might ask, why are these not spaced evenly? The reason is, one, because to have these two underneath here, this one's just kind of lanyap. That's one reason. And another is I'm planning on using the space. So we'll have the concrete like right here, and as you see kind of how it goes over there. So you have like one, okay, 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 and voila. So you have like that. The top block is open because that'll be the block that we put in there. So if we do like dirt, then we'll just put a dirt block up there, and that's how you'll know. I don't need that dirt block anyway. So yeah, so these are going to be all over the place, and we're leaving a big gap in here, this 5-block gap, because we are going to make this and like these like little nooks and crannies. We'll have a wall right here and kind of connect up. It'll be a little tight quarters, but we're in a ship after all. There will be a bubble column going up and coming down, but yeah, that's enough talking about it though. We'll kind of have most of it built, maybe not the overflow and the input yet, but I'm going to work on that, and we'll finish all of these, and then I'll come back to you as I work on the bubble columns. Let's get started. Okay everyone, a full afternoon, night, whatever worth of work, and we have hoppers in here that feed the system. Of course I'm going to show you. We took out the little villager transporting thingy because, well, a creeper jumped off the deck and blew it up, and then blew a hole in the ship, but did not touch any of the redstone right behind it. So the armor properties of concrete, maybe, you know, we might be able to survive a U-boat torpedo whenever we finally set sail on this thing. And I can't use scaffolding. So yeah, they're the hoppers. They go all the way around. Didn't have it in me to finish the whole thing, but I mean, look at the hoppers and look at this beauty right here. So the reason I still have scaffolding up here is I'm going to climb up. I'm going to set something up, and then I'm going to come down, put the block in there, and fill it up. So we have 6 silos. So one with the scaffolding. We used lanterns for some extra lighting. Got a nice little checkerboard, the new polished blackstone and polished diorite. So yeah, send this to any YouTubers who say diorite's not a pretty block, because I think this looks pretty awesome. Tell me what you think. We used the little in-between space for our buried treasure maps, and then further up here we got a little decor going on, and I used it for some elevators to get between decks. Of course, we got Newt Rockney chilling in there, waiting for his moment to shine, and we got a little up and down action. Now we have a few extra little nooks and crannies. This one will be for cartography stuff. Obviously the barrels are empty. This is not auto sorted, this is manual, but you know, this is more of like a workstation than like a storage area. Same thing with the loom for banners. Same thing with our brewing. We're gonna move our brewing setup here and just have potions because the magenta shulker box is getting full. Now, what's awesome is walls are now cool in 1.16, and you can open stuff up. So that's the best look I could get for that. I think it looks pretty decent. And then we've got a few little more workstation blocks for us to be able to get stuff done. We have a little input chest for middle of the line, so to go into there, and to hide the drop evader, we put a wall in front of it, And we have our little maintenance hatch door where we can come back here and do stuff back here, you know, villager nonsense if we want to. So yeah, and then we got the redstone lamps. Only powered by levers right now. I might come up with something different depending on what we do underneath. Although I do think the redstone lamps in the floor with the stone bricks and the little checkerboard, it's kind of sectioned off every 7, at least for this, because I mean that's about the storage area. I think it looks good. Let me know what you think in the comments, of course. And like I said, it's quite late. I'm gonna do this side of the ship, which has even more room. So that plus some, we got that out of the way just because it was smaller. Want to finish that, but we did get the drop evader going. So I suppose if I put like, I don't know, 1 piece of gray concrete in there, it would go. And then where will this end up? I think this will end up in the first order, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, we got a lot more work to do. Don't know about the villager stuff. I might just have the 2 trading areas and then a bunch of scaffolding, and we'll put in the villager stuff next episode, because that is going to require a bunch of the dock work. And I do want, like, you know, a way out so we can export villagers back to the village or other place. Now let's take a look. Oh my god. It worked. Look, I mean, obviously the hoppers work. Once we get it in the hoppers, it's smooth sailing from there, shall we say. But I'm tired. It's time for me to go to bed. I'll work on this tomorrow or the next day or at some point soon. So next time I see you, that side will be done. Hopefully. We'll see. All right, everyone. So that is what you saw yesterday. The hell was that? Okay, anyways. So we finished the other area. We got 4 in on each side instead of 3. Probably could have fit in an extra one on that side, but for symmetry's sake, we didn't. We put in the treasure maps, room for some more, little auto smelter system with a blast furnace, and a smoker. And then this, as you can tell, will be an enchanting setup. We took the books away from the brewing setup because I am running out of bookshelves. And got a little ender chest, and then of course the access hatch for the bow. So there we go. Also, you know, got to put in the elevators, and it's quite nice. I'm a big fan of all this. So that is that. Now it is time, I think, to fill in all of the silos. We'll do that on camera. So the first thing we have is redstone. This is actually probably one of the trickier ones because you don't want to have a redstone block powering that light all the time. You want to know what's going on. Next up, we will go to the other side and use instone. So let's make sure we get this all properly set up, and see, look, you get to see what blocks there. It's very neat. I like this. Who the hell opened that door? Oh, the redstone. That's kind of fun. I'm like, what is going on? No one else is online right now. I'm terrified. Okay, so there we go. Let's get the iron up here. You see, the funny thing about this is I tested this on the other side and it didn't work like that. But I guess it works right here. Hopefully we'll have enough blackstone to actually make that one worthwhile. That is the goal. And then one of the bigger ones, stone. Next up on this side, again, another big one, netherrack. I realize now I'm forgetting to pick up the scaffolding, but that's okay. We can get that at any time. And as you can tell, they are, the little lights are coming off, which is very nice. And we need to make sure you put the netherrack up top. There we go. Next up, we got cobblestone. So we're putting in the major blocks now. All the smaller ones, like all the, you know, the Tango units, I guess I guess we could, you know, should name these after the person who designed them. Of course, the links for everything I'm taking from tutorials is on the, it's in the description, so, you know, credit where credit is due. But we're going to put in the bulk blocks for now, and then focus on filling in the other ones off camera because that is going to be quite the ordeal. So just get the little andesite in, gotta get the other stone. And so next up, what we're going to work on is we are going to work on the input system. Now, I'll show you once we're done setting all this up. We do have a bit of an output system already good to go. I mean, like the overflow. The overflow, of course, is not going to be nearly as sophisticated as the input, but still there. So we'll show it to you. And then, voila. Okay. Don't know about the blocks being up there, but it'll have to do. So the input system right now, in terms of input system, we have no input system. We have hoppers that just kind of chill up here, and there's little holes and you can kind of access them. So what I want to do is, I think there's enough space here. We might have to go up a little bit to build a shulker storage system. So I am going to work on that and also on moving items into their future locations, into these things. Maybe, you know, of course this is a work in progress, not final at all, but I want to have it where we could, you know, put some shulkers up there or put some fill in the items and let the system work. So we'll let me quickly show you. I mean, I'm sure you can kind of see it through the scaffolding. This is our overflow system. Just a bunch of random chests. Nothing to write home about, but yeah. Okay, good job, Maiko. Good job, Panzernator. Now to work on the input system. All right, everyone. So we have a Shulker Unloader, and another thing that you might be interested in, we have all of our chests mostly set up. Now, I am getting a bit of lag. I'm gonna try and turn my render distance down to 16 chunks because I'm getting a lot of lag all of a sudden, and that seems to be it. I don't know what's causing all the lag, but anyways, let's show how this works. So let's just use the brown shulker box, put 7 buttons in it. Let's take the shulker box. This is a trap chest, so that way items don't start going in until you do it, and it should unload the 7 buttons and unload the shulker box. So now all we have to do is hook it up, and we have like lots of full shulker boxes and other items and whatnot. So let me see. We need to actually get up here a little bit. So we need a, oh god. Yeah, we're gonna stand on the shulker box to unload the shulker box. Okay. So we have this. Let's just, so what we're going to do next is I am going to start, let's just break all these up, and we are going to fill our sorting system. Part of the trouble in me building this and getting everything, well, one of the things was the, this is actually empty, so let's just show that it does work with empty stuff too. So very nice, good stuff there. And now it's just going to start unloading stuff. So our system is going to work now. It appears that something else was the cause of the lag, but we have a bunch of overflow chests. We're going to let this thing run, and I'm going to show you right now where we have everything. So obviously we have the bulk item ones. For every tree type and the nether trees, I have it set up like this. You can see we already have some dark oak planks from whenever I was tearing up the ship to get it set up. We have dye. The dye and flower chest need some organization, but terracotta, concrete, wool, glass, mob drops. I mean, we got everything. Even went out to the ocean monuments and fought some of the guardians and got some stuff there. Coral obviously needs stuff. Redstone, red sandstone, normal stone. This is just kind of an extra one. We got Lee. I mean, this is kind of the work in progress, but you kind of see the idea, and eventually, hopefully, everything will be either sorted or thrown into those chests down here. So this is a work in progress. This is just what I have so far. I mean, like the ice chest we have ice and stuff there. Like a bunch of extra building type deals, sandstone, regular stone. Look, we already have some pressure plates coming in. I want this to be crying obsidian. And, I mean, I think you get the general idea. You know, we have nether plants, we have nether wood, all the blackstone types, different lighting options, nether stuff, food stuff. Lots of different options for everything. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this thing works. So I want to just let it run. I'm going to keep all of the items flowing through. Obviously, it's still operating on the pink shulker box. Most of these shulker boxes are indeed full, so that is that. The brown one is empty, though, so we can take it and just fill it up with whatever crap we have in here. And we're going to run everything through the system, see kind of how everything comes out, see like how balanced our sorting system is, and you know, we'll be organized and ready to tackle the future. So I'm going to come back to you once all of this is done running. Alright, so we're done with our shulker box unloader. Let's say we put like, let's just put 3 obsidian in a shulker box. Then you put this puppy up here. And then it does this. It unloads it. And we get our shulker box. Obviously, it takes a lot more to do more items and that sort of thing. And, well, you can hear the spiders. It takes a long time to go through our system. It backs up a lot and everything else. So I've been doing a lot of just farming and moving items and cleaning stuff up, and even a few projects. Like I was tired of using the little gates on the nether portal. So I put the gates right here, move this 1 block higher, and all of that. But you might notice something. Someone missing. Someone went into the nether portal. And then we came out the nether portal. I was in the nether. And then what flew out back at me was a chest and a saddle. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald has died. Donald the donkey. Gone too soon. It never even got to leave the island. So we are actually going to move Peppa. We're gonna move everyone towards the big board. We moved out of here. I might actually set up more furnaces in this tower to make it useful, or we'll just do an auto smelter over here. So we need to remake, or we need to make a more permanent wall of memory. Maybe no, not the big board. This would like interrupt everything. Maybe on the back of the ship. No, we'll put it by the big board. Hopefully we don't lose too many more pets before too long, but we will get another donkey. We will get another pet pig. So, rip Peppa Pig. And even more near and dear to our hearts, just rip Donald the donkey. Sad news indeed, but here's some good news. We finished one of our major board things. So we did the hopper loop, we did the single storage, we did the bulk storage. That gets made white. And, well, we have a lot of other things we can do, because if we go below decks, as great as the storage system is, it doesn't have room for everything, and our overflow is overflowing. I mean, our sugar cane. Are we out of... Do we have too much sand? What? Wait, what? There shouldn't be sand here. Why is... Sand? Oh, no. Did I not set up the sand thing? How do I get up there? This is embarrassing. Where? What? Why is the sand not working? We're just gonna use blocks. Is this like... This is locked. Do we have a... What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is embarrassing. There's no repeater right there. There's no repeater. There's no repeater. Nope. None whatsoever. That's great. That's fine. We don't need our sand sorter to work. We have an extra repeater. See, that's the beauty of the storage system. Damn. I didn't know. Why? Oh, why do I keep falling? I'm clearly flustered by this, and parkour skills for days. There we go. There we go. There we go. And yep, okay, so now I'll have to move the sand back into there. Keep falling. So yeah, we need so what I want to do is let's do a little example. So let's take our little ender chest. Let's get a lime shulker box. Why lime, you ask? Well, I'm sure you can figure that part out pretty easily. We want our slime blocks. So what I want to do is I want to take anything that's overflowing a little bit too much. That can go there, and then we'll just dump this back in there. And so we take our shulker box full of slime blocks. Let's take our little thingy, our ender chest. How do we get up? Let's go like this. And of course, one of the things that'll be big for the next couple episodes is getting the inside of the ship built. I mean, this is ugly. We obviously need some improvements, but I mean, we have extra slime blocks, so I think what we do with these extra cargo bits is we make a pile of shulker boxes on the cargo holds. Just pile them up. Just make mountains of shulker boxes with extra stuff. So that means we need shulker boxes, which means we need to go to the end. What helps a lot with the end? Hint, hint, hint. By the way, someone was asking the name of our Elytra Top Gun reference. Mighty Wings is that song that sounds like Danger Zone but isn't Danger Zone. But here we go. Storage system. What episode? This is episode 12. Storage system. I think we do EP 12. Is that how we do it? I mean, we'll just use... Yep, so there we go. Maybe we'll do something between two, or something more than every other episode. But we're going to build the Savannah Farms next. We might not do all three, but definitely gunpowder. I have an idea for over there. Stupid freaking spider. Maybe we need to light this thing up, but rip Donald the Donkey, rip Peppa Pig, but we finished part of our Liberty ship. Maybe I should start the pile behind us of extra stuff in the shulker box. But anyways, what's over there on the island? Wait. What? Is that what I think it is? Or is that just a... Wait. That's a donkey. Donald? Donald, is that you? Did you just lose your stuff? Donald lives! Yes! Oh wait, no, it's not Donald. He bucked me off. Donald Jr., everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best possible way to end an episode. This is even going to be the screenshot. No, no, Donald, look this way. Look this way. Look this way. Look this way. That's beautiful. And pose, and let me open that. That is it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Hooray for Donald Jr. And I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, this is Mikey, their Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds!